See here, we're discussing the chapter is motion in a plane. The SAQs, the short answers questions. The question number 1. State parallelogram law of vector. State parallelogram law of vector. Derive an expression for the magnitude and direction of the resultant vector. See the first statement. If two vectors, the how many vectors are taken? Two vectors, the represented in magnitude and direction by the two adjacent side of parallelogram, draw from a point, then their resultant is represented in magnitude and direction by the diagonal passing through the same point. Same point is the statement of a parallelogram law of vector. See, using of this parallelogram law vector, we can derive the resultant vector and direction of vector. See here, the using of this statement, the how many vectors are we taken by the two vectors? This is the first vector and this is considered the another vector. These two vectors, the represented two sides of parallelogram. Now this is considered P bar vector and this is considered the Q bar vector. See, parallelogram is the both the opposite sides are will be equal. Now this is the another of the vector. This is considered the P bar and it will be considered the Q bar. And their resultant also magnitude and direction, but passing through the same point. This is considered the O point. O, A, B, C. O, A, B, C. Now this is called the resultant vector. This two vector of the resultant. This R bar is equal to the sum of P bar plus Q bar. Now here, this making of angle is theta. And this resultant vector, the making of angle with a P bar vector is called the direction of vector. Is denoted by the alpha. Now here, this P bar vector can be extending in forward direction. And this is the resultant can be extending in a downward direction. When the two are meet the perpendicular to each other, this point is considered by the D point. Now here the making of angle is considered by the theta. Now observing here O to A is equal to how much is there? P bar, and that is equal to also B to C. That is equal to also B to C. And also O to B is equal to Q bar. That is equal to how much is there here? The same A to C. And O to C is equal to the resultant vector R bar. See, therefore, what we can find out here, the first of all, we can find out here. The first of all, we can find out what we can find out resultant vector. What we can find out resultant vector. So find the magnitude of resultant vector from triangle. So what is the triangle is taken by there? OCD. Apply Pythagoras rule. What is the Pythagoras rule? The side square plus side square is equal to hypotenuse square. This is at the O point. This is at the C point. Here the D point. Here there angle is how much is there? Alpha. Then from triangle, the using of apply the Pythagoras rule. Side square plus side square is equal to hypotenuse. The hypotenuse is nothing but OC whole square is equal to OD whole square plus CD whole square. But we can observe here the O to D between what is there the A point. Then we can write here the O to D is equal to OA plus AD. OA plus AD whole square plus CD whole square. This is equal to OD square. It is just like of A plus B whole square. Now can extend A square plus B square plus 2AB plus the remaining term we can write the same, that is a CD whole square is equal to OC whole square. Now substitute here the values. O to C. O to C, how much is there? The distance is there R square. OA square, the O to A, how much is there here? The P square plus AD square, but A to D there is no of the value, then we can write the same value, plus 2 OA is in the P and AD write the same, and CD also there is no of the value, we can write the same. This is considered the equation number 1. Now we can find out the values of AD and CD from triangle. From triangle, the triangle is taken by the ACD. What is taken by the ACD? Apply here the sin theta and cos theta. This is the triangle. This angle is there, the theta. This is the point is A. This point is C, and this point we consider the D. See, apply the sin theta. What is the principle for the sin theta? Opposite by hypotenuse, that is a CD by AC. Then cross multiplication, AC sin theta is equal to CD. AC, A to C, how much of the distance is there? Q. This is Q sin theta is equal to C to D. This is considered the equation number 2. Now you can write the C to D, how much is there here? Q sin theta. And the same triangle, apply the cos theta. So from triangle ACD, apply the cos theta. What is the principle for the cos theta? Adjacent side by hypotenuse, that is the AD by AC. Then the cross multiplication AC is equal to Q cos theta is equal to AD. This is considered the equation number 3. Now the A to D, how much is there here? The Q cos theta. Now substitute equation 2 and equation 3 in equation number 1. Now substitute equation 2 and 3 in equation number 1. See, right here the R square is equal to P square plus AD square. AD is nothing but how much is it? Q cos theta whole square plus 2P into AD. AD is equal to how much is it here? Q cos theta plus CD. CD is nothing but Q sin theta. Q sin theta whole square. Now this squaring of the both terms. Then we can write the P square plus Q square cos square theta plus 2PQ cos theta plus Q square sin square theta. Then we can observe here the Q square cos square theta plus Q square sin square theta. Now take the common for the Q square. Then we can write the R square is equal to P square plus Q square, will take the common, cos square theta plus sin square theta plus the remaining term, what is it? 2PQ into cos theta. In trigonometry, we have know the formula cos square theta plus sin square theta, or sin square theta plus cos square theta is equal to how much is there? 1. Now this 1 into Q square, that I have the Q square. The R square is equal to P square plus Q square plus 2PQ cos theta. Then we can write the R is equal to, the square is negligible, this side we take in the root, under root of P square plus Q square plus 2PQ cos theta. See, this is the equation of the magnitude of resultant vector. The magnitude of resultant vector R is equal to under root of P square plus Q square plus 2PQ cos theta. 2PQ cos theta. So next we can find the direction of vector. Direction of vector. See, the direction of vector is denoted by the alpha. From triangle. See, the what is the triangle is taken by the OCD. OCD is the triangle. See, right here the triangle. See, this is there the O point, here the C point, here the D point. How much is there? The angle is the alpha. Now apply the tan alpha. The tan alpha is nothing but what is it? Opposite by adjacent side. OC by OD. O2D. What we can write the OA plus AD. OA plus AD. Then the tan alpha is equal to OC by OA plus AD. OA plus AD. Then now substitute the values. Tan alpha is equal to O2C. Sorry. So what is the CD by OD? No, CD by OD opposite by hypotenuse. C2D. The C2D how much is there? Q sin theta by OA. O2A how much is there? P plus Q cos theta. Then we can write the alpha is equal to tan inverse of Q sin theta by P plus Q cos theta. No. See, this tan is taken this side. That is a tan inverse Q sin theta by P plus Q cos theta. See, this is how the direction of vector. Direction of vector alpha is equal to how much is it? Tan inverse of Q sin theta by P plus Q cos theta. See, the next question, number 4. Define unit vector, null vector and position vector. So first we are discussing by the unit vector. Unit vector. A vector which has unit magnitude is called unit vector. అంటే ఏ వెక్టార్ యొక్క మాగ్నిట్యూడ్ అనేది ఈక్వల్ టు 1 ఉంటుందో ఈజ్ కాల్డ్ యూనిట్ వెక్టార్. నౌ ద యూనిట్ వెక్టార్ ఈస్ రిప్రజెంటెడ్ బై దర్ ఇస్ ఏ క్యాప్ ఈజ్ ఈక్వల్ టు ఏ బార్ బై magnitude of a bar. So what is the representation of the unit vector? A cap is equal to a bar by magnitude of a bar. And next we are discussing by the null vector. A vector having zero magnitude is called null vector. What is this? Null vector means a vector having zero magnitude is called null vector. And next we are discussing the position vector. See here, let us consider x-axis and y-axis and z-axis. See, this is considered the x-axis. Along x-axis we can represented by the I cap. Along the y-axis we can represented by the j cap. And along the z-axis we can represented by the k cap. This I cap, j cap, k cap is called the unit vector. And now we consider this in the p particle. The p particle is placed in a x, y, z. Now we can draw the line between the origin to this p point. This p point is called position vector. Now this p particle is there, x comma y comma z. X comma y comma z. See, that is called the position vector. See, the vector drawn from the origin. See, this is the vector drawn from the origin of coordinate system. The coordinate system is nothing but x-axis, y-axis and z-axis to the position. of an object. Of an object. It's the object to this origin can be represented by, that is called as a position vector. Is called position vector. Position vector. Now we can write this position vector OP bar. OP bar is equal to x I cap plus y j cap plus z k cap. Then find its magnitude. So OP bar of magnitude is under root of x square plus y square plus z square. See, this is how the definitions of unit vector, null vector and position vector. See now, the next question. If mod of a bar plus b bar is equal to mod of a bar minus b bar, prove that the angle between a bar and b bar is 90 degrees. See, we know the resultant vector. The resultant vector is nothing but the sum of two vectors. The resultant vector is nothing but sum of two vectors. That is r bar is equal to mod of p bar plus q bar. See, that is equal, what is the formula? Is under root of p square plus q square plus 2pq cos theta. See, this is how, what is a resultant vector. The resultant vector is nothing but the sum of two vectors p bar and q bar. That is equal, what is we getting by then? Under root of p square plus q square plus 2pq cos theta. Now this principle we can apply the mod of a bar plus b bar and mod of a bar minus b bar also. Now apply here the mod of a bar plus b bar. Here the pq is replaced by the a and b under root of a square plus b square plus 2ab into cos theta. And similarly we can apply the mod of a bar minus b bar. It is the a plus b whole square. It is the a minus b whole square. Taken under root of a square plus b square minus 2ab into cos theta. Then these two are equal. Here what is the condition is given? Mod of a bar plus b bar is equal to mod of a bar minus b bar. Then substitute here the values. See, mod of a bar plus b bar is equal to under root of a square plus b square plus 2ab into cos theta is equal to under root of a square plus b square minus 2ab into cos theta. Squaring on both sides. Squaring on both sides. The squaring on both sides means what is it? Under root of a square plus b square plus 2ab cos theta into whole square. The similarly is equal to under root of a square plus b square minus 2ab cos theta into whole square. And the square and root can be gets cancelled. Square and root can be gets cancelled. And this right side value is taken by the left side. All the right side values taken by the left side. See, what will be changed here? See, here will be changes. Then we can write here the a square plus b square plus 2ab cos theta. And this right side value is taken left side. This plus value is taken by the minus a square minus b square plus 2ab into cos theta is equal to 0. Now here the plus a square and minus a square cancel. Plus b square and minus b square is cancelled. 2ab cos theta plus 2ab cos theta, that is equal to 4ab cos theta is equal to 0. Now this 4ab is taken this side. The cos theta is equal to 0 by 4ab. The 0 by something? 0. Then cos theta is equal to 0 and theta is equal, the cos is taken this side, the cos inverse of 0. The cos 0 whenever coming by there, the theta is equal to 90 degrees. Then the theta is equal to 90 degrees. That means what we say that the angle between a bar and b bar is there 90 degrees. See na? So this is one of the most important question for in this chapter na? See, show that the trajectory of an object. To show that the trajectory of an object through at a certain angle with horizontal is a parabola. ట్రాజెక్టరీ ఇస్ నథింగ్ పాత్ అంటే ఏదైనా ఒక ఆబ్జెక్ట్ను కొంత యాంగిల్తోని త్రో చేస్తే అది ఎలా ఉంటుందని మనం ప్రూవ్ చేయాలని మనం పారాబోలా. సో వాట్ ఇస్ ద పారాబోలా. సో ఫస్ట్ we discussing by the definition of projectile. See, when a body projected into the space with an initial velocity at an angle theta other than 90 degrees అంటే ఈ యాంగిల్ ఎలా ఉండాలి మనకు 90 డిగ్రీస్ కంటే తక్కువగా ఉండాలి. టు ద హారిజంటల్ then it is called what is called a projectile. See, when a body projected into a space, see this is considered the x-axis and it is will consider the y-axis. This is considered the x-axis and it is will be considered the y-axis. It is taken by the origin. These two are perpendicular to each other 90 degrees. But here the body projected into space, it initial velocity theta but other than of 90 అంటే 90 degrees కంటే తక్కువతో ఇలా త్రో చేయాలి with horizontal. This is with horizontal is called as the projectile. This have the initial velocity. Now this path అంటే direction is a parabola అని మనం ప్రూవ్ చేయాలి. See, that is to prove that the trajectory of a projectile is a parabola. See, what is it? To prove that the trajectory of projectile is a parabola అంటే ఈ పాత్ ఏ డైరెక్షన్ ఉంటే మనకు పారాబోలాలో ఉంటుందని మనం ప్రూవ్ చేయాలి. See, let us consider we can draw here the x-axis and y-axis. So this will be considered the x-axis and this we are considered by the y-axis. X-axis and y-axis. Now initially the object is there at origin. Now this object is thrown with initial velocity u. It's reached the maximum height and returned back to reach the ground but another position and it's making of angle theta with horizontal. So this have the initial velocity u. This velocity u can be resolved into two rectangular components. One is horizontal component, another one is vertical component. This velocity along x-axis we consider the ux, along the y-axis we consider the uy, and this ux is equal to what we can write now u cos theta. This is the horizontal component, and uy is equal to what we can write u sin theta, but reaches the maximum height. This is h max. See, when the reaches the maximum height, the final velocity becomes 0. But here, what is their velocity? Only the horizontal component is there. That is the ux. That ux is equal to what we can write u cos theta. See here this velocity can be resolved to two components along horizontal component along horizontal component. What is that? Ux is equal to u cos theta. Vertical component. Vertical component. This vertical component is the uy is equal to u sin theta. Uy is equal to u sin theta. But here, this along the horizontal direction, the velocity become constant. That means there is no acceleration. See, we can find out the in the two conditions here, along horizontal direction. Horizontal direction. Because of the bodies throw it at a certain angle theta, it can be resolved into two components. One is the horizontal component, another one is the vertical component. Then we can find out the along the horizontal component of its displacement and also along the vertical component of a displacement. The final we can prove of this in a parabola. See, along horizontal direction. See, along horizontal direction, it's here. Its initial velocity u is equal. How much is there? Ux. So ux is equal to what we can write? U cos theta. But along the horizontal direction, that velocity is constant. That means acceleration become equal to 0. And displacement. This is a displacement. The which direction is there? Along x-axis. At a time t is equal to t. Now using which formula can using any other? S is equal to ut plus half 80 square. S is equal to ut plus half 80 square. S is equal to x. U is equal to ux in time t plus half 0 into t square. 0 into something 0. It's negligible. So remaining what is the other? X is equal to u cos theta into t because of the ux is equal to u cos. Then write the t is equal to x by u cos theta. This is considered the equation number 1. If a body is moving along vertical direction, along vertical direction, along vertical direction. See, along the vertical direction, here initial velocity, here initial velocity u is equal to how much is there? Uy. That's uy is equal to what is the component is there? U sin theta. But when the body is moving along the vertical direction, here the acceleration due to the gravity, the act on here that body. But acceleration due to the gravity is acting along the downward direction, but body is moving in a vertical upward direction. The both are in opposite direction. We take the a is equal to minus g. A is equal to minus g. In time, t is equal to t. And displacement along the y direction, the displacement s is equal to we consider the y. The using of the which formula can using another? The again the using the same formula s is equal to ut plus half 80 square. Then substitute s is equal to how much is the other? Y. The u is equal to uy in time t plus half a minus g into t square. Plus into minus and uy is equal to the component of what is the u sin theta into t plus into minus of gt square. This is considered the equation number 2. Now substitute equation 1 in equation number 2. See, this t value we can write in place now. See what we are getting by the next step. The y is equal to u sin theta into t. T is equal to how much is then x by u cos theta into minus 1 by 2 into g. T square means x by u cos theta whole square. T cos theta whole square. Now here the u can be get cancelled. Sin theta by cos theta. The sin theta by cos theta, then we can have the tan theta. The y is equal to tan theta into what is the other? X minus g into 1 into g and g. Then the squaring of this term x square by 2 into u square cos square theta. U square cos square theta. In this equation we can assumption ఎందుకు అజంప్షన్ చేసుకుంటున్నాం? వీఆర్ దిస్ పాత్ ఈజ్ అనే ద ట్రాజెక్టరీ ఈజ్ అనే పారాబోలా, అంటే దీని యొక్క పాత్ ఎలా ఉంటుందని చెప్పాను, పారాబోలా రూపంలో ఉంటుందని చెప్పేసి ప్రూవ్ చేయాలి. కాబట్టి దెన్ వీ కెన్ అజంప్షన్ హియర్, tan theta is equal to we consider the a, this tan theta is equal to what we consider the a. The remaining here the term g by 2u square cos square theta is equal to we consider the b nanu. And this term except x square, the remaining term we consider the b. Now these two values a and b we can substitute in this equation. Then we are getting the y is equal to ax minus b x square. This tan theta is equal to a, the remaining x minus b x square. See this equation for a parabola. This is an equation for a parabola. అంటే దేన్ని రిప్రజెంట్ చేస్తుంది మనకు? పారాబోలా ఈక్వేషన్ రిప్రజెంట్ చేస్తుంది. therefore the trajectory of projectile is a parabola. అందుకే ఏమవుతుంది మనకు, ఈ ట్రాజెక్టరీ యొక్క ప్రొజెక్టైల్ ఏ పదంలో ఉంది మనకు? పారాబోలా.